Hello students, once again welcome you back to GK's Applied Maths classes. Okay, this is another video where we are going to talk about EMI under the topic under the unit called Financial Mathematics Cbse class 12th. Now in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve all problems in ML Aggarwal exercise 12.3. If time permits, we'll do every sums. Otherwise, depending upon the time limit, I will stop with a certain number of questions and then continue in the next video. Okay. So I'm trying to finish this exercise. If possible, we'll finish it. Otherwise, if it is going to take too much time because there's a lot of calculations involved, if it is not possible, then we will continue in the next video. So let's see how much we can do in this class. Okay. And after this chapter, we are going to continue with financial mathematics, another unit of it, and I will be posting videos on that. So kindly subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon to get notifications on all videos that I post. I hope these videos are very useful to you, where I am solving all the questions from ML Aggarwal as well as from CBSE handbook. Now, already I have released a video on EMI, equated monthly installment, where I have discussed the formulas. Even I have done the derivation of the formula and I have done all problems from handbook. So I am not going to repeat that. I will put that video as a link in the description box for this, so that in case you have any doubt regarding the formula, you can always cross check. Here what I will do, I will just only highlight the formulas to you and then we'll start doing problems. Okay, I am going to use logarithm to solve all problems. We'll try to solve every problem line by line. I hope it will be useful to you, and be patient. This is a very important chapter where you can get a 4 marks or a 5 mark question. Even a case study can come in this, so don't lose out. If you do this chapter carefully, then you are very close to getting 100 out of 100 in the board exam. Okay, shall we begin now? These are the formulas that I gave. This is only for your reference. I've given you. There are totally 5 formulas that you should keep in mind. I'll just quickly rush through. First of all, the EMI formula, there are 2 forms. Based on what data is given, I'll be using these 2 forms. Just look at the formula. P is the principal, I is the interest, N is the tenure. So E equal to PI into 1 plus I power N. The formula is very clear. The second formula is very important. Principal outstanding at the beginning of the kth period. You know, this is a reducing balance method. The principal keeps changing. So how do I find the principal in the kth period? So I have given a formula. This is nothing but annuity. Okay, annuity formula, where N is N minus K plus 1. And interest paid in the kth period. Interest paid in the kth period is principal outstanding into I. Okay, so this I gets cancelled, and you get this. Clear? And the principal paid in the kth period will be EMI minus interest paid in the kth period. And the total interest paid is N into EMI minus P. I have just written down the formulas. I have discussed in detail how these formulas work and what it is in the previous video. Please have a look at it in case you have a doubt. This is just for a reference. I have written the formulas. Okay. Now let's go to the first question. Rahul borrowed rupees 1 lakh from a cooperative society at the rate of 10% per annum for 2 years. Calculate the EMI using flat rate method. Maybe I didn't mention that formula. The flat rate method EMI formula is P plus PNI over N. So let us see what is P is. Now here P is 1 lakh. 1 lakh. And what is the rate of interest? Rate of interest is 10% per annum. So divided by 12. 10% per annum. So which is 10 by 1200. So it is 1 by 120. And the tenure is 2 into 12, which is 24, because EMI is per month. Okay. So now let us first find P and I. What is P and I? So P and I will be 1 lakh into, what is N? N is 24 and I is 1 by 120. So 0 gets cancelled. 12 goes 2 times. So I get 2 followed by 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is P and I. So what is P plus PNI. P plus PNI will be 1 lakh plus 20,000, which is 1,20,000. So what is EMI formula? P plus PNI divided by N, which is 1,20,000. What is the number of tenure? The tenure is 24. So if I divide this, what do I get? 12 goes 2 times. Okay, 12 goes once. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 goes. So it is 5,000. I think my calculation is correct. Answer is 5,000. I hope this is clear to you. All that I used is I used the formula P plus PNI over N. What is P? P is the principal rate of interest, N is the tenure. I calculated PNI separately, then I added with P, then I divided by N. Very simple calculations. Okay, let's go to the next question. Calculate this is question number 2 from the ML Aggarwal. Calculate the EMI under flat rate method for a loan of 5 lakhs with a 10% interest annually for 5 years. The tenure is for 5 years. So let us see how to go about it. What is my principal? My principal is 5 lakhs. What is my rate of interest? 10%, so divided by 12, correct? So which is again 120. And what is the number of years? Number of tenure is 5 into 12, so it is 60. I hope it's clear. Now I want to calculate PNI first. What is PNI? That is 5 lakhs. We can do all together also. This is just to make things little simpler. Into 60 into I is 1 by 120. Correct? This is this. And N is 60. I is 1 by 120. 60 goes in 120 2 times. And 2 will go, this is 25 times, followed by 4 zeros. That is PNI. So what is P plus PNI? P plus PNI will be 5 lakhs plus 2,50,000. So if you add all this, what do you get? 7,50,000. 50,000. And EMI is P plus PNI divided by N. N is 60. So if you divide this, what do I get? I get 1,000, 12,000 and 12,500. I have done the calculations. I think you can easily divide it. Isn't it easy? Very simple calculation. Now let's go to question number 3. What is question number 3? Jyoti buys a car which she makes a down payment of 3 lakhs. She makes a down payment of 3 lakhs. And the balance is paid in 3 years monthly installment of this. So EMI is given to me. What is my EMI? Monthly I pay 34,000. Monthly I pay 34,000. And my down payment is also given. If the financier charges an interest rate of 12%, so it is 12 divided by 1200, which is 1 by 100, which is 0.01, whatever you call it. And the number of years, the tenure is N equal to 3 into 12, which is 36 months. Find the actual price of the car. I want to know what is the actual price of the car is. So what I will do here, the EMI formula is using flat rate method. So EMI formula is P plus PNI over N. P plus PNI over N. So what is my EMI? EMI is 34,000. Right? I don't know what my principal is, so I will keep it outside. I have taken common. 1 plus what is N? N is 36. Right? I is 0.01. I is 0.01. 0.01 divided by 36. Very simple calculation. So this is 34,000 into 36 equal to P into 1 plus, if you multiply this, what do you get? You get 36 36 and 1 is this, so it is 0.36. So what is P equal to? 34,000 into 36 by 1.36. Right? Now how do I handle this? P equal to 34,000. I'm also teaching you how to calculate this. 36 multiply by 100, divide by 100, so you get 136. Correct? Now you can further divide this. 4 goes 9 times, 4 goes 4 3s are 12, it's 34. Right? And 34 will go 1000 times. So answer is 9 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. This is my principal. But he has paid a cash down payment of 3,50,000. So what is the actual price? Actual price will be the amount that is standing for EMI, that is 9 lakhs, plus the cash down payment. What is that? 3,50,000. You understand? See, this principal is the principal that is available for, is the loan amount, is the initial loan amount. And that initial loan amount I arrive only after deducting the down payment. So this P, okay, do not include this 3,50,000. It has been subtracted, and I got that P. So from the P that I have calculated, if you want to know the actual price, because I have not paid only 9 lakhs to buy the car, I also made a cash down payment of 3,50,000. So that should be added. So if you add that, you get the cost of the car will be 12,50,000. Clear, isn't it? Very simple problem. Only thing is you have to be very careful with the calculation, and also read the question carefully. Here you see EMI is given. Okay, EMI is given, and there's a cash down payment is given. This principal do not stand for this principal do not include 3,50,000. That has been removed. So after finding the principal, if you want to find the actual cost, you have to add the cash down payment. I hope I'm clear about it. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Mr. Dubey borrowed 5 lakhs from a bank to purchase a car and decided to repay monthly installment in 5 years. The bank charges an interest of 8% per annum compounded monthly. Calculate EMI. So here he has not said whether it is flat rate method or anything. So by default, I take it as reducing balance method. Plus the data suggests that I have to use reducing balance method because I'm going to use the formula. So what is my principal? My principal is 5 lakhs. We need to go very slowly. Principal is 5 lakhs. Okay. And what is my rate of interest? Rate of interest is 8 by 12 into 100, which is 0.0067. You can calculate and check. And N is the tenure. The tenure will be 5 years. So 5 into 12. So it is 60 years. Correct? Now what is the formula? The formula is EMI equal to PI into 1 plus I power n divided by 1 plus I power n minus 1. So simple EMI formula. So what is the principal? The principal is 5 lakhs into what is I? 0.0067. And what is 1 plus I power n? 1.0067 whole power 60 divided by 1.0067 whole power 60 minus, so not minus 1, it's not there, whole power 60. Correct? I think there's a mistake in the formula. Okay, it's minus 1. I made a mistake. I think I got confused. Just minus 1. Now, this is, if you multiply 5 lakhs with 0.0067, what do I get? I am getting 3,350. I have done the calculation. And 1.0067 is given to be 1.4928 divided by, when you subtract, you get 1.4928. Okay. Now either you can multiply and take log. I will take log directly. Okay. So log of E equal to log of 3350 plus log of 1.4928 minus log of 0.4928. Now it's a 4-digit number, so the characteristic is 3, and log of 3350 happens to be 5250. I have done it. Plus, since it's a 1-digit number, the characteristic is 0. The log will be 1741 minus, there is no number here, so it is actually 0 point. So for the point it is bar 1 point. 4928 log will be 6927. Okay. Now what do you do? First you add these two. If you add these two, you get 1 9. I think I have done it already. 3.6699, and I have to subtract this minus bar 1.6927. So what is that? This is 4 times. This is 6 0 0. This is 3 minus of minus 1, so it's 4 point. So what is this? Is log E equal to. So what is E equal to? Anti-log of 4.0064. Now go to the anti-log table and look only at 0064. When I look at 0064, I am getting 1015. I am getting 1015. But since it is a 4 characteristic, it should be a 5-digit number. So how do you make it 5-digit number? Add a 0. So this is your EMI. So the entire problem, I have not used calculator, and there is no shortcut, rigid logarithm. You definitely, I'm telling you, if you get into this habit of using logarithm, your calculation will be accurate, and also it will take less time rather than searching for shortcuts. This is the best way to do the problem. Take logarithms, it's easy. Okay, you will be definitely provided with a logarithm in the board exam. Let's go to the next question. Utkarsh purchased a laptop worth rupees 80,000. Okay, worth rupees 80,000. He paid 20,000. He paid 20,000 as a cash down payment, and I think this is okay. Utkarsh purchased a laptop worth 60,000. He paid 20,000 cash down payment, and what happens? And the balance in the equal monthly installment 2 years. If the charges are 9% per annum compounded monthly, calculate the EMI. Now, Utkarsh purchased a laptop worth 80,000. So what is the actual cost? Actual cost is 80,000. He paid 20,000 cash down payment. So what is a cash down payment? Cash down payment is 20,000. So what is the loan amount? So my principal is 60,000. You subtract the actual cost minus cash down payment, that is 60,000. Okay. Now I have to calculate the interest. What is my interest? 9 by 12 into 100. What is 9 by 12 into 100? It comes to 0.0075. And what is the number of years? It is 24. 12 into 2, it's for 2 years. It's for 2 years. Now, what is the formula? EMI equal to principal into 0.0075 into 1.0075 whole power 24 divided by 1.0075 whole power 24 minus 1. I am applying it in the formula. Correct. Now what is 60,000 into 0.0075? I have done the calculation. It is 450. And what about this? This is nothing but it's given as 1.1964 divided by 1.1964 minus 1 will be 0.1964. Is that clear? Now this 45 is very simple number. It's easy to multiply. So instead of taking log, I'll multiply it directly. I have done that. Whereas in the previous problem, I did not do it. It is 538.38 divided by 0.1964. 0.1964. Now I am going to do that calculation using log. So log E equal to log of 538.38 minus log of 0.1964. Now what is log of 538? It is basically 2 point. When you have to look at the log 5384. Look at 5384. I think I'm getting 7311 minus bar 1 point. See, it is point. So bar 1 point. 1964 log will be 2931. So be careful with the calculations. Okay, I have taken log. Now I'm going to subtract this. If you subtract this, I'll show you one more problem with subtraction. So generally people have difficulty with bar. Okay, with bar 1, 2931. So this is 0, correct? 0. Here I borrow 1. So what do you get? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is 8. This is 12. This is 3. And 6 minus 2 is 4. So you have 2. 2 minus of minus 1 is 3. So it is 4380. Now you look at the anti-log. You look at the anti-log of 4380. Look at anti-log of 4380. That is 2742. 2742. The characteristic is 3. So it's a 4-digit number. So this is the amount. So this is your EMI. Isn't it? See the character. See here in the previous problem I took log directly. Here also you can take. But my suggestion is it's easier to multiply this. If you can do that, you multiply and then take log. Or otherwise, if you don't want to do that, you take log directly. Like previous problem, you will definitely get the same answer. Now let's come back to the next question. Mr. Bharati wishes to purchase a flat for how much it is? 60 lakhs with a down payment of 10 lakhs. So he is paying a down payment of 10 lakhs. So let's deal with that first. So what is the principal? The principal will be 60 lakhs minus 10 lakhs, correct? Obviously. So the loan amount will be only for 50 lakhs. You don't have to pay interest for the 10 lakhs. It's not fair, isn't it? You have cash, you pay for it. So you don't have to pay pay interest for 10 lakhs. In equal monthly installment, N is 20 into 12, which is 240. It's a very long payment. And the bank charges an interest. The interest rate is 7.5 divided by 1200, which happens to be 0.00625. You need to be totally involved in the problem, otherwise you can make mistake. So what is EMI formula? P, that is 50 lakhs, E into I. What is I? 0.00625 into 1 plus I. 1.00625 whole power 240 divided by 1.00625 whole power 240 minus 1. Simple, isn't it? It looks very complicated. It looks very scary. Now, I have multiplied this and I am getting, if I multiply these two, I get 31,250, which I have done already, into, very easy to multiply. You can always multiply this with this and then put the decimal places. 1.00625 power 240 is already given as 4.4608 divided by, if you subtract, you get 3.4608. Correct? Now I have to take log. Now you see this, all these numbers are different, these numbers are different. It is more time consuming to multiply. So I will take log directly. Whereas in the previous case it was only 45, it's easy to multiply. That's the reason. I hope you understand why I multiplied I took, look at this, why I multiplied this with this and took log, whereas here I'm going to take log directly because this is too many numbers to multiply. Okay, it will take more time, whereas logarithm will take relatively less time. 250 patience, very very important for calculation. 4608 minus log of 3.4608. You make one mistake, it will cost you very badly. It's a 5-digit number, so characteristic is 4. Now look at the log of 3125. The log of 3125, I am getting it as 4949 plus. What is the characteristic of 4.4608? It is 0 because it's a 1-digit number. So you look at the log of 4461. Look at 4461. Okay, don't look at 4460, 4461. 8 is more than 5. So that I am getting it as 6494. 6494 minus, again, it's a 1-digit number, so the characteristic is 3. Look at 3461. 3461. The log of 3461 is 5392. Okay. Now you add, if you add them, I'm getting 5.1443. I'm not doing it. I'm sure you can do it. Minus 0.5392. If you subtract this, what do I get? I am getting 4.6051. 4.60. This is log E. Log E is 4.6051. So E is equal to anti-log of 4.6051. So look at 6051. When you look at 6051, I'm getting 4028. Since it's 4, the characteristic should be a 5-digit number, so add a 0. So this is your EMI. I hope this is absolutely clear. Okay. So it's all about calculation. You have to do calculation very, very, very meticulously. Okay. Let's go to question number 7. What is question number 7? Maybe this sum, or maybe I'll do one more sum and then I'll stop. And it's too much to learn in one day. The rest of it I'll put it in the next video. So it's not a big thing. Mr. Dharmendra Patel purchased a motorcycle for 1,50,000 with 25,000 down payment. There's a down payment. He wishes to repay the balance in equal monthly installment in 4 years. If the interest is 9% compounded monthly. Same question, same type. Numbers are different. Only thing is we are only testing our numerical ability. So what is my principal? My principal is 1,50,000 minus 25,000. So which happens to be 1,25,000. This is my principal. Correct? Once you've got that, what is my interest? My interest is 9%, right? So 9 by 12 into 100, which is 0.0075. You don't even have to calculate because the hint is there. 0.0075. The hint is here. Okay. Now what is the number of years? Number of years is 4 into 12, which is 48. You cannot make mistake when they give you this value. It's very clear. I think the value, I think somehow I got removed it. I will tell you the value. It's not a big thing. So what is EMI? 1,25,000 principal into 0.0075 into 1.0075 whole power 48 divided by 1.0075 whole power 48 minus 1. Simple. Now let's look at the calculation. Now 1,25,000 to 0.0075, I'm getting it as 937.5. 937.5 into the value of this is given as 1.4314. I think somewhere it's missing. So 1.4314. So 1.4314 divided by, when you subtract it from 1, it is 0.4314. Correct? Now you have to take log as usual. I am doing all this because so that you get familiarized with the log. Okay? And you can always cross check using these videos whether you are getting the right answer or not. 1.4314 minus log of 0.4314. When I look at log, the characteristic is 2 because it's a 3-digit number. And you look at log 9375, it happens to be 9719. I think I'm right. Plus 0 point. It's a 1-digit number. Look at the log of 1431. 4 is less than 5, so I ignore it. 1431. 1431 is 1556 minus, this is point number, so bar 1 point. Look at 4314. Look, 4314 is 6349. Now add these two. If you add these two, I am getting it as 3.1275 minus bar 1.6349. If you subtract them, I am getting it as 3.4926. You can cross check it. Okay, you can cross check. Now E is anti-log of 3.4926. Look at the anti-log of 4926. It happens to be 3109. Since the characteristic is 3, it has to be a 4-digit number, and I already got it. So this is my EMI. Fantastic, isn't it? Very, very simple, not difficult at all. Okay. Maybe we will do the next this problem in the next class. Okay. I think this is enough for today. I will do from question number 8 to the remaining problems in the next video so that it doesn't become too much load for you. I hope this video is very useful for you. Okay, we will continue this the remaining questions in the next video. So kindly subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon to get notifications on all video. I hope this is very useful to you. I have also put a video on amortization schedule using Excel. I hope you have gone through it. That will be useful for your CBSE board practicals also. With that, we will make a stop. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.